Good morning, guys. How are we doing this morning? It's raining out today, but nevertheless, I have to get these plants ready for my best friend since 9th grade. She's visiting with us and she wants me to give her some plants. Today we're going to be working with, you see this over here, this is my aloe vera. We're going to be working with aloe vera today. We're going to be working with peace lily today. However, this is her lily and she drove with it all the way from Boston because she wants me to doctor this plant up. So we're gonna work it out. All right, I'm gonna split this into around 4 because one of the tricks that I recognize and one of the little acts that I do is whenever I buy one plant, if I can't plant it from seed and I buy one, I am going to keep multiplying that one plant. Okay, I am going to keep reproducing, right, propagating, right, that one plant. So this, I'm about to take a piece from this for myself and I'm going to send her back with around 2 more. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing with the aloes, and I'm going to go ahead and also do it with we call it creeper or whatever it's called, but I have it in water here, just having it in my house for just the purpose of having it in my house. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give her this one. If you guys know what's the name of this, you guys can just put that in the description right there. I don't have the scientific name, but we're about to do this thing cannot. These are some of the plants that if you're just starting out and you want to start to cultivate, fresh air inside of your house and your home, or have some go-to plants where in terms of burn or skincare, things that you can just generate up by yourself, so you do not have to overwhelm the medical system for just simple things that can be cured with a home remedy. So if you struggle with different kind of breathing issues, this plant here is known to help cultivate fresh air inside of your home, and we just call it the peace lily. If you guys know the proper name for it, it also blooms this white beautiful flower. If you can tell me what name that is down below, you can. Of course, everybody know aloe and this one. We have quite a few, but let's go ahead with this. So right now, all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it simple. I buy the pots, whatever pots you want. If you have little jars around the house and you want to use that, you can. But because these are going to be like on your dresser, these are going to be on your windowsill, they're not really outside. Maybe you want to dainty them up, or if you use the regular plastic ones, you can decorate it with duct tapes. They have duct tapes now with different colors and stuff, and you can do a quick little DIY for yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with these. I'm so glad that you could join. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, or share. If any at all, this video is helping you, encouraging you, igniting you, or just even reminding you that, listen, we have all that we need to live a godly, successful life. Come ahead and join me and also share, because in our community, sharing is kind of the culture around here. All right, so let's continue growing. All right, thank you so much for all your support. Yeah. And don't forget, if you're doing anything in your corner that is working for you, remember that we are not called to hoard our gift and bury our talents, but we are called to share and serve that to our community and the extended world. Shall we? All right. Yeah. Let's go. So hi guys, I'm back, and as I'd mentioned before, we got Carrie right here all the way from Boston. Hey, we are going to be moving with 2. So far I put my dirt in with just a regular perlite to help with drainage inside, because one of the problem with people who are new in growing anything is either underwatering or overwatering, right, Carrie?
Right.
So just in case of that, it has some perlite in here that will help with the drainage, and we make sure that there's a drainage. Guys, try and always have a little drainage, because when you don't have a drainage, the root at the bottom of your plant could just be root bound, could be starting to rot, and you're thinking that it's okay down there. So we have started the process, right, Carrie? And we're just pulling these apart, right? It's root bound, so it's struggling a little bit, but the concept is to pull away these on some of the root so that we can see it's heavy. So I might So we're popping it literally open. It is root, and a part of the pruning also helps to, you know, we hate being molded and grounded. We don't like that part of it, but guess what? It also helps. So what's gonna happen is that the plant is going to have no other choice but to regrow. So it's almost like if you're telling it that, listen, no, we separate you and you're good enough to grow on your own. So this is what it looks like. This is the lily. This is a set. You want to get some root with it, and then I'm gonna take that out, put it in where it's going down. I don't need a
Can we talk about the mixture with the dirt?
Yes. So we use a pro mix of organic dirt because this is going to be on the inside. Then we have a perlite that helps just with the drainage, and the regular pro. Let me bring this back. It's called a pro mix. So it comes in a yellow bag. We got it at Walmart. It's a good blend, and it is sustainable and good, and it's good to be inside, because when we're taking the outside in, we have to really be careful about that, okay? So we want to make sure that we have good dirt that's not molding, being in, and all that good stuff. So we're just going to create a little pocket in the middle, and we're going to put that in there. And this is what it would probably look like if you bought it at move some of these away, and gives it like new life again. It will spring back again. It will do well again. Water it as often as needed until it starts to get its new root in.
Then once a week?
Yeah, then once a week, and you touch. So what you're gonna do, I'm pressing now everything in, but what you're gonna do, you're gonna stick this finger to the first little bend right there, and when you do that, if below feels dry like the top, it's time to water it, okay? Because it is a container plant. We're gonna go ahead and
get another one going.
Yes, and put down some of these on it, and then all we're gonna do is water, because this root now is going into shock. Like, okay,
so the dirt need to come up to a certain level.
Yes, you want to bring that up to a certain level. So that's what I do.
Cool.
Yes, and you kind of stamp that down, because that helps create that stability that it needs, and then voila, one is done, and we water that.
Wow. Okay, all the way from Boston.
I know.
And
replanted and rerouted.
Yes.
I know. So Carrie, can you tell us, why are you interested in this and why you want to start this new journey?
So I was thinking about where I live in New England. You're always indoor, and the heat keep going constantly.
Yeah.
And then you can't open the windows during winter. So it's like, and then I have asthma, the kids have asthma, my husband have asthma, so the air is just bad. So I started doing research on plants and which one's good for indoor.
Yeah.
Because outside in New England, you don't get the good weather all year round.
Yes.
So my friend heard me saying I'm gonna get some lilies, so she bought me some lilies.
Yeah.
The ones that I wanted, and then I'm like, okay, how do I take care of this? I'm so bad with plants. So I said, I'm gonna visit Nadine. She's the expert. I'll bring it to her. She can tell me which pot to get, and then we'll do replanting. So here I am. So I'm trying to get the house. I learned that some of these plants like take things out of the atmosphere.
Yes.
So if I can't breathe properly and it's too dusty, and I can't open the windows, so let the plants go to work and clean for me.
Yes.
So I don't want the plants to die on me. So I'm like, I gotta bring this on my trip. And here we are.
Yes. And even this right here, Carrie, there's so much. So this looked like it was the mother plant, but all of these are like shoots that are coming off, and as you replant, so it keep producing for itself, because that's how it's designed anyway to work. So we want to pop back that in there again. This is a fuller one, and
isn't it amazing how God created everything? That
I know. I just said that in the first part of the video before you were here.
It's true.
Yes, so here we are. We're gonna pull that back up, and you can do it yourself as you learn. Don't worry about the mess that is in progress. You can clean up after, you know?
That's for everything.
Yes. Get used to cleaning. I know, right? You gotta get involved.
Don't judge the work in progress.
Yes.
The end result is what
Yes. Yeah, so we kind of do the same thing again with that. We compact the soil that the root is touching the soil and there's no air pockets in there because we want that thing to grow in its new home, right?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put them in different areas of the house. So this actually saved me some money.
Go ahead, girl.
So with all of that roots going on,
Yes.
I didn't know I could get like 3 or 4 plants out of this.
Yes.
So now I can put them in the different or the various part of the house.
Yes.
Because we have so many rooms.
And here we go. So there go one more finish.
And I like things in pairs, so that's good.
That's nice. And then we're gonna do something else with the other two.